Well, I got the whole, thought I had the whole fight on camera, but I just got this big, massive brookie. This is not a huge, monstrous one, but it's big. 13, 14-inch brookie, this big bodied brookie. Swallowed the hook right where I thought I'd get him. Well, that's a big one. That's a hog. That's a trophy brook trout right there. Like most people, average brook trout fishermen will probably never even catch one that big. About 14 inches fat. I caught it under those cedar trees hanging over the water. That's where I caught a nice one last year. But in this deep holes where I always catch the big ones a couple years before that. But whatever, this is a nice big hog brookie, and he's gonna come home because he swallowed the hook, so he's gonna go to dinner, be to dinner. And that's a big hog brook trout. And that's a hogger. I'm gonna get a couple pictures of him. And I'm gonna get a selfie with him because why not? I just had one on and it got off right down there. It's in the water. And it's cool. I was gonna let it go anyways. It was a nice fish. About a 10, 12 incher. Got my worm back and everything. It was cool. I was just pulling up my camera and he shook it off. Cool. First cast over there. Let's try again under that log over there. See if we get a bigger one. I love this, man. One after another. Catching these. Look, beautiful little brook. Right under them trees. Just plucking them out of there. I didn't even hit the best part yet, which is over there. But if this one's mouth hooked, we'll let him go. Let's see where she's hooked. This throat hook will keep him. Oh, hooked in the mouth. It's beautiful colors on the fish. Beautiful. Hooked right in the lip. Nice fat body fish. Take him out here and get him back in the river. All right, I'm back cleaning my other fish. My big hogs. I got two hogs today. I threw back a bunch of smaller ones, but I just kept these two. Actually, they both swallowed the hooks. These are big. For brook trout, these are really big fish. These are nice, like, these are huge fish. For this fish here, it's probably 12 inches, 12, maybe 13 inches, but it's really fat. And that's not common for brook trout. So, we're gonna cook them up for dinner. Right now, I'm gonna clean them. That is a hog. That is a hog brook trout. People don't know. People, unless they brook trout fish, they know that's a big freaking, big gnarly brookie. So, I'm gonna rinse these other ones off. They've been in this bag overnight. Plumber crack. Kind of good to rinse them off because they're just, you know, if they're fish, they're slimy, so they sitting in the bag. Kind of slimy builds up on them. Now they're good to go. I'm gonna clean them. I'm gonna eat them, and I'm gonna eat some of them tonight. Man, this big fat. This thing was fat, man. That's one of the fattest trout I've ever seen. It fought good too. It's a bleeder. Yeah. You take the knife up the anus and you saw it out. Get the guts out of there. There's some eggs in here. It's a female. I thought it was a female. I figured it was. She had eggs. Not a lot of eggs, but some in there. And then you get the bloodline out of there. This is a big trout. This is a beautiful trout. People would pay big money to have one of these on their dinner plate. Like to have one of those on your dinner plate, it's like 35 bucks. No joke. One of the best seafoods you'll ever eat in your life, even though it's not from the sea. It's freshwater sea, and they are delicious, especially if you cook them right. And I know how to cook them right. So, one more up the butt. Boom. There's my knife. This one also has eggs. Another female. Like a mosquito. 2 females. Maybe the females are a little more aggressive. I don't know. Oh, get her cleaned out. Works her out. I just got massacred by bugs. That's it. Trophy class brookies. Those are seriously, they're not like the biggest ones I ever caught. I've caught bigger ones, but they're in the top 10% of the biggest ones I've caught. Easily every year I catch a 14, 15, 16 incher. Yeah, I haven't caught a 16, 15, 16 incher in a couple of years, but the year is still young. The season just started. I'll be back here probably 3, 4, 5 more times before the summer's over. So any day, I might come back in a little while. Come down here and throw a worm in here right here. You could be a giant just sitting in there, big 20 incher, just monster. Boom. That's how it happens. Whippoorwill right in camp. Cooking dinner. Corn on the cob, baked potato, fresh trout. The sound of a whippoorwill. That is cool, man. Right up in the tree above me. Maria's in the tent. She got a stomachache. But I'm cooking her dinner regardless. And those foil packs right there are trout, fresh trout. Those are corn on the cob right there. And there's baked potatoes in there cooking. So I'm getting ready to hammer down. I'm so hungry. I got a plate with avocados chopped up there. Over here is my probably overcooked corn and my trout, which are about done. Baked potatoes are always tricky. The baked potatoes in there are tricky. I think I did good, so I'm gonna go with they're about done. I'm gonna give them another minute or two, but I'm gonna let the fish cool down. By the time I let the fish cool down, I'm gonna pop them potatoes out. Sometimes I overcook them, sometimes I undercook them. They're just hard to get the freaking potatoes just right in a fire. But I usually get it about potatoes. I'm like 50-50. Everything else I'm like 98%. I'm just saying. Look at me, all right. I like to eat my meal in phases, so I'm gonna butter up this corn. I like a lot of butter on my corn. And then a little salt. And then I smash it. Oh, I gotta show you this fish. That's the fish cooked. Oh, so good. I'm gonna show you how this, you can kind of peel the skin right off it. But I don't actually mind eating the skin, but Maria does. She always removes the skin. But I don't even care. I just eat it. And then you just, boom. So the meat, I put a little salt on it. And I got mayonnaise right there. I dip it in mayonnaise. So you can basically get a chunk of meat just right off it. It pops right off. You cook it right, which I did. And you just kind of get your nice hunk of meat. Going over to the mayonnaise. Like that. It's stupid. It's stupid good. It's stupid. It's stupid. If you You can't even buy that fish like that in a restaurant. You can't. They don't have it in a restaurant. There's no such thing as commercial brook trout. I mean, I put good walleye up there with this. I mean, I love walleye, so this is very unique because you can only get it this way. Catching wild brook trout is very hard to do. Big ones. I'm making an eating video. I was saying how brook trout, oh, they're delicious. Such a unique flavor. I'm sure there's probably a fish in the ocean that has a similar taste or texture and whatever. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there's probably something close. But in terms of freshwater fish, it may be the best. Good fried walleyes, good bluegill, it's right up there. But the difference is you can get walleye and bluegill anywhere, anytime. But these things, oh, you want a meal of brook trout, you got to go out and work for them. That's what makes them so much sweeter. So I love them. I got three here, one good one and a couple of smaller ones. Got a nice baked potato, turned out pretty good. I don't say perfect. Some avocado, some corn. And I'm about to smash the F down. Excuse my French. I didn't say it though. I'm just saying though. This is my camp. Honey, do you want a baked potato?
No.